Hello, good afternoon. My name is Billy Harry Carrington, but my actual name is Jose Luis Garcia, and I'm about to do the next following IELTS exam, final exam of the partial of the university. All right. Answer the following questions. Do you live in a house or a flat? I do live in a house. I don't live in a flat because this is our family's house and it's a house. It's not a flat. It's not an apartment. It's a full completed house with 150 square feet. Which is your favorite room in your house? My bedroom. That's my favorite one because when I came from school and also when I came from my job, the only thing that I love to do is to sleep. So that's why I love my bedroom. How much do the time spend in this room and why? I do spend like 12 hours on that. No, 8 hours. It could be less. I think sometimes it's less because now that we have a high season on the resort that I work for it, I don't sleep at all. I mean, I have like 3 days I haven't sleep at all. I have sleep like 3 hours in those 3 days. So, and I love it because I love to spend time in that place because I love to sleep on my bed and lie on my bed, and I mean, it's amazing. That feeling when you came from a hard day of work, it's amazing. Why do you like it? Because I already say I do like it because I mean when you have a lot of work to do in your job and you're finally home, your bedroom is the favorite space that you want to be in. Are there many parks in any public spaces near where you live? Yes. We do have like three different parks and also like three malls nearby me, nearby my house. Yeah, we have a lot of public places here to hang out with friends and family. Do you often go to park or public space when you were a child? I used to do it with my family when I was a child. We used to went to the park and hang out there and like to exercise, some that of clean stuff that we used to. But nowadays everyone's working. I mean, we don't have that time to do it. So yes, we used to go a lot of time to the park. What do people like to do in parks or public spaces and why? I think that people like to go to the parks because there are many fit people fitness people they want to do exercise and keep a good health care, and they do love there because they can like do exercise there, and that's what they do like it. What makes a park public space a nice place to be? I think that the trees and the kind of games that they have for the kids, that it's why it makes it a good park, because if you have a lot of trees you can be under the shadow just relaxing and chilling, and also there are those places for the kids that they can play, and that's what it makes it like a public space. Do you like flowers? Yeah, I mean, I like them, but I don't usually buy them, and we have it in the house. I mean, I do have many plants in my bedroom, but those are fake ones. So I like plants, but I don't like flowers. When do you last buy flowers and why? The last time that I bought flowers, I think that it was like 2.5 years ago in a friend's party. Uh, no, it was when one of my friends, she was sick and she had a like little surgery, and I went to get a sunflower because she loves sunflowers, and I went to get sunflowers for her to let her know that we do care about her. So that's what the last time that I bought a flowers. Why do people like to decorate places with flowers? I think that they do like decorate them because, for example, rose petals. I mean, those are amazing. And I mean, everyone knows the rose petals are the best one, are the top ones, and they do use them to decorate places because it makes it feel like comfortable. It makes them look amazing and way more better. And also it gives that chic stuff in it. Why do some people prefer artificial flowers? They do, as I do, they do rather prefer like use artificial flowers because they don't have the time to take care about them, to take care about the real ones. So if the people bought real ones, they have to be taking care of it and putting water. And sometimes, to be honest, we don't have that time for it because we are working, and they just buy like artificial stuff like me to don't make the flowers and plants suffer. Okay, that was the first part of the video. Now let's go on with the part number 2 of this video. Read the topic below carefully. You will be asked to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. You will have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say. You can make some notes to help if you wish. Alright, describe a meal that you enjoyed. Whoa. Where and when did your meal take place? When did this meal take place? Well, I have a ton of them, but I will. Well, in Toronto, there is like this place that you can go there. They don't have it in many places, but also in here in the street, there's a street that I think is called Toronto here in Cancun. Well, this restaurant it's known about in many places, and it's more known in LA, and we do have one here. It's Noble, and I mean, wow! I got a meal. It was amazing. I mean, I paid a lot of money for it, but the decorations, the time that the chef took for it, it was kind of amazing. I really love it. It was amazing. It was in Noble. Who was the meal? Who was at the meal? Well, it was my family and friends with me. We were having fun, and we were celebrating my birthday. It was 2 years ago before the pandemic. So we went to this place and we asked for a ribeye, which I like, but I didn't know that if you add like 200 pesos more, you will get 24 karat gold ribeye. I mean, I really loved it. It was amazing the way they put it in there. There was this chef that was trying to pretend to be Salve, the one that does this stuff with salt. I mean, it was amazing. It was a show, but I really love it. Why did you enjoy this meal? As I said, the show that they did with the meal when they put you the 24 karat ribeye on your table. I mean, it looks way amazing. It really tastes so good. And the experience, I mean, you pay a lot of money, but you pay for the experience. You don't pay for food, you pay for the experience. But I mean, 24 karat gold ribeye still was amazing. Do you often eat out at restaurants, out at friends' houses? Well, I do both. I go to the restaurants by my own or with my friends. We hang out, but I have my best friend that I'm always going to her house And when I arrive, I'm like, girl, what do you have for food? I'm starving. I'm so starving. And I'm like baking and cooking and on her kitchen. And she always tell me, dude, did I give you food in your house? Why you're always so starving when you came in here? So I do love both. What sort of food do you enjoy the most? Wow, that's a really good question. I do love sushi. The Japanese food, I really, really love it. I don't know why. Everyone's gonna call me weird, but if someone tells me to eat 24/7 sushi or money, I would rather say sushi because I will never get sick of it. I love, love, love sushi. And that's the one that I enjoy the most eating. Do you enjoy cooking? Yes, I do. When I'm on the kitchen, I like to pretend that I'm on the Ratatouille movie. So I play some music like Le Festin on French, and I'm start baking, to cooking, and feeling myself as a great master chef. So I really love cooking because I like to take that place by my own, being creating food, and also listening to music. It really keeps me on mind and evolves me in new works. So that's what I love enjoying cooking. Right? I think that was everything from the part two of the video. Now let's move out to the part to the last and least part three. Answer the questions. Do people in your country prefer to have celebration meals in homes or in restaurants, and why? Well, here in Mexico, we're family, really, that's for sure. And we do rather to go to a house, to someone's house, to eat there, to have like parrillada there, and also like the carne asada that we call them on the north of Mexico. So here in Mexico, it's more usual to have meal in a family house, so we can be all together, all by ourselves, and we can have fun there. Because if we go to a restaurant, we have to be pretty quiet. We don't have to do noise. And here in your house, we're by ourselves. It's our house, and really, we do really enjoy to be here. Do young people and old people prefer to celebrate occasions in different ways? How? Yes. Well, nowadays the Gen Z, the millennials, they do rather go to like those nightclubs or have like a lot of fun. I mean, it's okay because they do have like ton of energy to do that stuff, and it's okay for them. But we have on the other side the elderly people that they don't like to go to parties. They just want to be home and just do like small celebration, which is good. But they, I think that they do prefer to. Each one has their own stuff about it. I mean, when I'm talking about this, is that everyone, those two people, those two generations, one prefers to be alone, another one prefers to be with more people, which I wouldn't say no, but it's okay. Everyone's opinion, everyone's house, but they do have that kind of preference, and I mean it's also for the age and for the energy that they have. So I think that's why. How do you think celebration meals will change in future? Well, now the Facebook creator created Meta. I mean now real virtual reality, it will be amazing stuff. It will keep us in touch. For example, I will just wear my VR glasses and I will cook, and then when I put them on, I will see my whole family that we are on the same table. Yes, it's gonna change a lot. It's not gonna be as before, but that's the future. That we have. That's one of the things that we have to start to dealing with it. And now let's move out to the next part. Is the hospitality industry important in your country? Well, here in Mexico, they don't take. Well, as I said in the last video, they don't take a lot of time to put on the hospitality hospitality industry. Sorry, I thought it was hospital industry. And yes, they do take a lot of time here in Cancun because I mean it's a tourist place. We live from the tourism, so Mexico is it's the first country in Latin America that everyone wants to visit. So yeah, we took very serious about hospitality and tourism here in Mexico. So yeah, it's really important here because that is one of the most stuff that gives money to the country. So it's really important. Do you think it is a good industry to work in? Why not? Well, I would say that it's a good industry to work in it because you get more pay and you get like more stuff, more knowledge about it, about foreign languages. You know more about the languages, and you can keep in touch with guests. So it's amazing. I do love it. But in the other side, we do know that hospitality and tourism takes you a lot of time. So, my personal opinion, I'm still struggling with it because I have two different jobs on hospitality. One of them are on the hotel, which is in a resort, and the second one that I have is the restaurant that I opened um 4 months ago, and well, I do have those two. One is by my own, and the other one is by the other company that work for it. And yeah, the hospitality industry it really takes you a lot of time, but you get more pay, which is amazing. Do you think the hospitality industry will grow in your country in the future? Why and why not? Yes, it will grow up. I mean, now here in Cancun, they are building like 10 more auto hotels. And I mean, just in Cancun, we couldn't say something about the Riviera Maya, Mexico. I mean, it could be like, now that I'm talking about 10 here in Cancun, it could be like they are building 1,000 new resorts and hotels in all Mexico, which is true because Mexico lives from the tourism as Cancun and Quintana Roo, which we live from tourism. So, yes, it is growing up, and yes, it will keep growing it up, and yes, it's going to help us because it's gonna give to everyone more jobs and more stability and more a great economy. So that is a great stuff about the hospitality industry that allow that it creates more jobs for the people. Let's put an example. The other companies, for example, like Pepsi and other ones, they close the doors and didn't allow to people to work during pandemic, but and also they didn't pay at the coworkers because they were doing home office. So we have another side, the hospitality industry, the hotels that they didn't fire their workers, but they still paying them while they were on home office, while they were on their house. They did have a lot of money. So that's what I like the hospitality industry because they give you more opportunities to people and also to young people to learn, to work, and to get have a nice job. And everyone knows that in the hospitality industry you can grow up as a person, and you will have a better job. So that's what I like. The hospitality industry, and that's why it will always keep on growing up, and changing in the future. Okay, so I think that's it. Everything from my video from part 1, 2, and 3. So that will be everything for today's video. I hope you like it, and see you the next one. And it was my last exam. So thank you. Bye. Have a nice day. See ya.